What have I done? G'day, you mob. Blacky here. It's me. How are we all? Welcome aboard for some more wafty nonsense and shenanigans. Joel G, first in the chat. Once again, he's back to the top of the table with buckets of kudos earned. Well done, Joel. Scotty, Alien World Aquatics, Fish Room Fever, Hattrick Farm, how are we? Blake, thank you. Bobo, how are you, Bob? Hattrick Farm, g'day, Hattrick. Good old K. Yeah, it's popular again, Joel G. It is popular. Peplin, how are you? Chewy, g'day, mate. GRB, g'day, fella. Smashing these hellos out. C23, how are you, Clarence? I am still kicking and throwing guitars. Sandy Doty, how are you? Chattanooga Ed, fancy seeing you here. Jess Shrimp Granny, fancy seeing you here also. Got a Cody son, how are you? Got an interesting, eclectic selection of guests for today's stuff. Dan Slee, how are you? Scott's Aquatics, how are you, Scotty? Ooh, that means we've got the two Scotts in. Can we get another Scott? I know this. We play this. How many Scotts can we get in the chat each week? It's one of my favourite games to play. Stephen the biologist, how are you, mate? Jumping chat for something different. I did say hi to Cody son, didn't I? Have another one anyway, Cody. You know the drill. Oh, thanks. Comments about the hat. Yeah, I'm just trying to wear it in. You can't really do a hat in public until, you know, it's conformed to the shape of my monster head. Weird bits of hair sticking out. I potentially did remove a little bit too much beard yesterday and some of my hair as well, but probably better to have the hat on than the hat off. Rockford, how are you, mate? Welcome back. Streety, g'day. Candy, how are you this day, or this night, I suppose? Igor Anonymous, g'day, mate. How's things? Atkins Nature Aquariums. Hello, Atkins. No carbs for you in your aquarium. Can you even make Atkins diets jokes anymore? Probably not. I'll get me too'd or something. Anyway, without further ado, let's bring this guy up. He was first to the party. Hello,
good day,
Ed.
Blacky.
How are you, mate? Nice hat.
Good. Thank you.
What do we call that one? Is that a pork pie hat?
I don't know. I haven't worn it in years. I wore it in St. Louis, but it's too hot in Tennessee. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to wear it for Blacky's show.
Oh,
but unfortunately, I can't wear it long because my earphones are backwards. Check this out. It's literally hanging on my ears. Luckily, I have huge ears.
So many undiscovered uses for ears.
Yes. This is true. Well,
How you been?
congratulations on 50 episodes. That's awesome.
Thank you so much. Oh,
Very cool.
Blake's saying it's potentially a trilby, I believe. We might have to get some hat experts on one day to discuss what kind of hat it is. Yeah, I think mine's closer to a fedora, Blake, except I don't think a fedora generally has a drooping, whatever you call that bit.
Yeah, yours is the reverse of mine. Mine all goes up and yours goes down.
Yeah. It's got something to do with my age, I think. I wonder, can I? I can probably do those ones with it.
Now you look like a not a Quaker, but
Amish
oh
person.
man, think of what they're called. Amish.
That's them.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'd like it down a bit better because I like electricity.
There you go.
G'day, Shy. How are you? Thank you. Big thumbs up. Or two. Too soon for Atkins, says Candy. Right, okay.
I love Atkins because of all the bacon.
All the bacon, all the good meat. Yeah, well, how's things been with you, Ed?
Oh, great. It's been a wild, crazy 2 weeks. I've been like madly trying to get my fish room done because Danikin Aquatics came to visit me. And from there, we just took off down Florida. You know what? My ears are going to die. I've got to flip it. There we go. Oh, much better. My big ears are sensitive. Okay. So we went down and visited Father's Fish, and that was awesome. Had a great time. But, I mean, the trip, it was like 12 and a half hours, I think, to get there. And then we were there for like 20 hours and then 12 back. It was crazy. But Fish Room Fever James was with me. It was just a blast. We had such a good time.
I get this strange feeling that Father Fish's fish space is a much better experience in person, that you soak up all of that atmosphere while you're there and whatnot.
Oh man, it was so crazy because today I watched him live, and for the first time I could put it all together where he was at, because I had it all in my head and it was all wrong. It was completely wrong. I even got to see the big grandfather clock that doesn't work behind him. It was cool. I don't know why he has that there, but it's just cool, I guess.
Goes with the theme. Everyone should have a nice grandfather clock.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forget what I was going to say, but yeah, you do create these visions of what you expect places to be like and stuff, and it's never anything like what the real experience is. And I can see that someone has gone to a lot of effort. All of a sudden, I can't ignore it any longer. I have to put.
G'day, mate. I didn't
Good day,
have a
Sheila.
hat, so this is the best thing I could do.
Well, I think that kind of smashes a hat out of the park, really, doesn't it? That's a serious effort. I do like that boa.
Yeah,
Every man should have a fluorescent colored boa in his closet.
I definitely agree. Why in your closet? Why not just on standby at all times?
Because you have to have something to wear when you come out.
This is true. This is true.
I wasn't going to go there, but I'm glad one of us did. How have you been, Jimbo?
Oh, doing well. Like Ed mentioned, we had that adventure down to Father Fish's, and you really do, like both of you mentioned, you get a perception not just of places but also of people before you meet them, and then you meet people and they're shorter or taller than you had this thought in your head, and it's kind of like when we went to Lucas's house. Now I know how when he's sitting somewhere filming or when he's walking through, I'm like, oh, I know the layout now. Same thing with Father Fish. It's nice to be able to go, I was standing there, and then if you take a right, this tank is there, and that kind of stuff. So congratulations, man, on 50 episodes.
Oh, thanks. Hopefully we'll spit a few more out.
Absolutely.
Maybe even get to the 100 within a year or two, or 3 or 5.
Most definitely.
Eh, Blacky, James and I, we're always planning our next trip. And he was on there yesterday. Well, it's actually last week. And he was saying that he could get round trip tickets to this one person's town for only $1,100 a piece. But I was saying, I don't know, since the COVA thing is going on. But that was all the way down to visit you in Australia, $1,100 round trip.
That round trip, that means there and back, yeah?
Yeah.
That seems pretty impressive to me.
It would be so cool to be able to see some snakes with you.
Well, hopefully all of this nonsense pisses off and we can fulfill that dream for you eventually.
That would definitely be nice.
And on the subject of dreams, I've got another dreamy human sitting off in the wings. Let's bring someone else up to the fray. It's
G'day, guys.
Hey
there.
How you doing?
You guys haven't met Beast face to face before, have you?
Have no.
No.
Nope. Just seen him live.
There you go. More closure for you boys.
Jeez, guys.
It's a heck of an introduction, but it is what it is.
Indeed. Like Blake says, it's the Beast.
Yeah.
How are you, Beast?
Now-
You're on the road, I hear.
Yeah, I'm at Glen Innes today.
Glen Innes.
It's nice and cold up in the highlands. It's a pretty decent place. But yeah,
Cool.
stuck in a motel room, so bad lighting, terrible. No fish. Pretty boring. I feel like I don't belong. I don't have fish behind me.
Oh yeah,
What-
will do.
Beast, if a guy walked up next to you dressed like this, what would you do?
How you going, mate? Must be going pretty good wearing that.
Absolutely. No shame.
Yeah.
No
That's the way.
shame. Surely there's a little bit. Also, I'll chuck out a hello to Muppet. And who else did I see that I hadn't said hello to yet? And I saw them somewhere. GT. How are you, GT? And Muppet. Oh, what do we got? Passion fruit sour goes style ale.
Yeah, man. It's the goods.
Do they actually expect beer drinkers to read that many words?
Oh, it's for the people who are sick of normal boring beer. Delicious.
I suppose.
I
Any
just
excuse
had
to
one.
drink.
I
Oh, you
lost
your
mine.
beer. Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh.
I don't know.
Mate.
But I actually have one made right here in Tennessee. It's called a moon
Lovely.
pie beer.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard of bars.
Well, they also make beer. It's crazy. And it's not half bad.
Cool.
And it's 8.5%, so that's even better.
Oh, yeah. Sounds great.
I can't believe I left it. I don't know where I put it. Oh, well. I bought Danikin a bunch of different beers when he came into town. And he didn't touch that.
Oh.
Did he say why?
No, I bought something called the Sturgeon General, and he drank a lot of that.
Surgeon General. I like that.
Yeah. I was trying to go fishy.
G'day, Craig Broderick. How's it going? You thirsties going good. Nice one. Alien World, Scotty, how are you? There's our second Scott back in the house.
All right.
We should organise one day for my stream to everyone just message every single Scott they know and see how many Scots we can get in one chat. Surely there's a Guinness record for that kind of thing.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
I have a friend named Scott. He's a fireman. And I hooked him up with his wife.
Well,
Nice.
Yep. The story goes sad, so I won't talk about that.
First, I thought Ed said he hooked up with his wife. I was going to say, whoa, Ed. So I don't drink beer, but this is for you, Blacky. Can't do beverage with Blacky without a beverage. I'm only going to do a half one since it's a double, so it's a half a whole. Or is it a whole half?
what is it? Maker's Mark?
Maker's Mark, beverage with Blacky.
Nice one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
No, it's awesome to have you along.
Just
and,
water.
Beveraging up. So,
Here, give me 1 second.
I was just going to ask Ed if the beer that he misplaced was opened and being drunk. It's probably next to his hat rack or something.
Oh, that's another thing. I got to actually see Ed's place for the first time this past week.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been there before to meet up with him, but never gone into his part or his fish room and all that. So that was.
And his fish room is looking so choice.
It is. It really,
So
really
tight.
is.
There we go.
Found it.
Moon Pie Beer,
Wow.
made in Chattanooga. There's also, and then this is the Sturgeon General.
Nice.
That would be a good name for a YouTube channel if you kept sturgeon, I suppose.
It really would be. And then it's the River series. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty wild and out there now, the beers with their names and their TV advertisements. They go above and beyond, I reckon.
I would love to see some of your guys's. I bet they're crazy.
Our beer names and stuff.
Yeah, or the commercials
Right.
too.
No, they don't advertise for the weird stuff. The average beers get all the ads. It's boring as all hell.
They just, the bigger brands that have got all the money to spend on big ads, they make big epic ads that are either incredibly funny or incredible big wastes of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of the beer names, as Beast can no doubt attest to, there's a lot of random interesting beer names down here nowadays. I'm sure it's a thing all around the world, isn't it?
I imagine.
Whoops.
You know, what we don't hear ever anymore about is Foster's. Is that
Yeah.
still around?
Yep.
I've got a Foster's t-shirt that's about 20 years old. But
Foster's. Australian for beer that the Aussies don't want.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually having that discussion with Jess Shrimp Granny yesterday, because she sent me a photo of a Foster's can because she was prepping to come into this show today too. But the can she showed me had a green can, and I'd only ever seen Foster's in blue cans.
Strange.
So yeah, I'll eagerly anticipate her arrival so I can find out if it's a particular type. But yeah, it's very. I'm going to use the word ironic, but it might not be irony that the slogan that they use around the world is Foster's is Australian for beer or however it goes.
Oh yeah.
And it's not exactly a very popular beer down here, but seems to be more popular in the UK and the US and potentially other places around the world than it is down here.
That's just good marketing.
Yeah, everybody thinks you guys are so cool that we want to be like you. You know, you drink whatever the cool kid's drinking, and so that's what we're told. And so we do it.
Fair enough. G'day, Joe Munoz. How are you, Joe? Welcome back. My talent coordinator for this show, because I've put the call out for a few guests and whatnot. My talent coordinator ran off screaming this morning, out of control. So I've had to take over all of the bookings and communications with people. Oh,
Okay.
enjoy. Now the lawnmower started. That's going to be great.
Was that Blake? I can imagine him running out screaming.
Oh, no. My talent coordinator was an imaginary person.
Oh, okay. I still would love to see Blake running out, pulling his hair, screaming,
It would have been interesting.
running home because he left his water on or something on one of the tanks, which I shouldn't joke about.
Hang on. I'm going to have to grab headphones because someone's just kicked off a lawnmower. That's going to get bad. Hang on a tick.
I was just going to say I could never picture Blake pulling his perfectly styled hair.
I know, but I bet you it looks great when he pulls it too. He probably looks cool then too.
He probably does.
So-
It just gets like instant movie actor, Yeah.
Yeah. So Beast, where do you live down there?
I live down the road from Blacky.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, same
That's
town.
super cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
that's a good place.
But now you
Best
say you're
place
in a
Australia.
motel?
Yeah, I'm away this week. My wife's got a silver jewelry business, and she's at a shop right now making some money. So I get to sit back at the motel and drink some beers and be on YouTube.
Heck yeah.
That works.
Yeah,
I would take that.
yeah.
Now, do you have to
It's good.
quarantine down there
No.
because it's
We're-
business or something? Or
Well, the state that we're in New South Wales, only really Sydney, like the capital city, is considered a hotspot, and everywhere else is pretty. There's no cases. It's pretty fine, but everyone's been high precautions. You got to do contact tracing. Like even just getting a takeaway coffee this morning, I had to sign in and leave my name, and I went to McDonald's and ate a sneaky cheeseburger, and they wanted me to sign in, but I was like, fuck you guys. I'm not doing this. I'm just dine and dash, whatever.
I would just say John Smith for everyone.
Yeah, John Smith. None
McDonald's
of your
wanted you to
business.
sign in, did you say?
Yeah, using some QR code thing, and I was like, nah, fuck yous.
Yeah, that's a bit dicey.
Yeah, I know I'm not sick. I haven't been anywhere near anyone who's sick. Even though I was a bit dodgy.
I haven't met anyone yet
last
so
Sunday.
far. That's good.
Yeah, right. I stayed up way too late out in the cold on Sunday night drinking wine, and I gave myself a cold, which was stupid because next minute I was like blowing my nose all the time and worried about getting on the road this week and like people looking at me funny, and I'm like, oh damn, that was just dumb. Yeah, stupid.
Yep. Oh, I've been taking Sudafedrin like every day because my sinuses normally go bad when the pollen counts and stuff go up, and I just
Yep.
don't want to even have the chance of blowing my nose in front of someone. So I'm just, but this is like the year that I've been dry.
Right, nice.
That's okay. I was in the store earlier and these old ladies were cramming up on me trying to get to what they needed. I was in Hobby Lobby, so I'm in a crafting store, and I found out you don't get in between old ladies and their crafting supplies. So I just pulled my mask off of one ear and coughed a few times, but the old smokers got to use. They vacated and got away from me.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Tricky.
funny how you can be in a shop and just go and you get like 7 people immediately swing around and look at you.
Oh, quarantine him.
I just did it.
Watch
Josh-
out.
Josh is
Viruses
like,
through the
no,
TV.
so might have to put my mask on.
Now, doesn't Blacky have the coolest mask with that hat?
Yeah, it does match
That-
really well.
Oh, so cool. I
That was-
forgot my hat when I went to Florida. So, I mean, not my hat, my thing over my face, whatever it's called, my mask. And Daniken gave me like a spare, but I think it was made for a small girl. Because my ears like went bent straight out like this. And it just barely covered my mouth and my nose.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. But, oh well, I got to go where I wanted to go.
Well, that's it. It's like it's a crowd clearer, isn't it? People blocking your way, or even just openly. Yeah, it's like Moses in the whatever sea he split in half. Red Sea, Dead Sea.
Yeah.
One of the Eds. The Ed Sea.
All the shops around here have signs on the door saying, "If you feel sick at all, please don't come in."
Yeah.
So, doing the old cough trick in some places is just a surefire way to get kicked out.
I've been kicked out of nicer places than that.
Than Hobby Lobby. Yeah, nice.
And it's potentially the best way to get booted out of a place is by annoying old biddies.
Yeah.
Makes it so much more worthwhile. Is people getting the lawnmower noise through the microphone?
A little bit.
It is very close right now. Yeah. It's actually my mum and dad's gardener man has decided to mow the lawn. I did not expect that. And normally he just weeds the veggie garden and throws it around.
The sound is Vegemite to my ears.
Oh, we all know how you feel about Vegemite.
I found the jar the other day and I was tempted to go dig it out and bring it on stream, but I didn't want to be influenced into trying it again.
Well,
does it go bad?
No.
Impossible.
I actually find it really, really nice when it's really old and it gets a little bit crispy and crusty around the top bits. They're the tasty bits.
Well, save that thing. I'll try it next time I visit you, James.
But I can promise you I did not double dip in it.
Well, to be fair, the way you did try your Vegemite was, a phenomenal method. Not everyone takes their first sample of Vegemite as basically a full teaspoon into the mouth. That is definitely going to give you the wrong impression of Vegemite, and potentially, Ed, when you visit with James to do this Vegemite thing, maybe you guys should, put it on some toast or something. Go back to
with a little bit of peanut butter.
No, you can do it with peanut butter. It's actually quite nice with peanut butter.
Never tried that.
Peanut butter and honey.
Yeah, honey. Honey and Vegemite's like honey soy.
It takes the edge off the saltiness a bit.
Yeah.
But do I look like somebody that does anything in moderation, Blacky? Come on now.
Oh, look out. I've got... I don't know.
Have any of you guys ever had something called Ovaltine?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That stuff goes all right.
Is it chocolate milk?
Yeah.
Kind of. It's got a little... Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's got more of a malty flavor to it than just chocolate milk. Actually, I think it's... Is that one of the ones they recommend for pregnant mothers? Ovaltine? Or am I thinking of something else?
Just the iron.
I know they do it here in the States. I've just never had it.
Yeah, I remember the commercials growing up with all the kids around the table. More Ovaltine, please.
Yeah, right.
Never had it. I like the Quick or the Hershey's.
Well, I mean, they're both good as well, but they're no Milo. You haven't had chocolate milk until you've had Milo. Milo. Yeah. Milo. Milo. Beautiful stuff. Oh, look out. Shrimp Granny's here.
G'day, you mom. Happy 50th stream, Blacky.
Oh, thanks, Jess.
It's great to see you. Thanks,
too.
everybody, for coming to the stream tonight. I do a really bad Australian accent. I'm sorry about that. But I do have my Straya starter kit with me. So I'm ready to practice.
Nice.
You guys want to see what's in it?
Of course.
All right. First up,
Cream Fosters.
you can see it says beer
Green can.
and Straya right here. Yeah, this is an ale. I got that.
Premium
I hadn't
ale.
seen it before. So I thought, hey, why not give it a go? Try something new as a celebration.
Yeah, Cichlids 23 did confirm before that the green was a premium ale and the blue is just a lager, was it? Clarence made
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I almost got both, but I've tried the blue can. I haven't tried the green. So
Here it goes. First time.
oh, so good, guys. All right, so next up in our kit,
You're right, man.
we got a little venomous spider. All right. I also have a lightning scorpion. It's not a regular scorpion because it's from Australia. The lightning scorpion.
Interesting. You say Dungeons and Dragons related.
No, I got them shipped from Australia. I pay a fee, and every month they send me Australian things.
Yeah, right. How's that noise going for you? Is that all right?
It's a little fuzzy, but it's okay. We'll deal. If we hear that noise, we'll just talk, and then they won't hear you. They won't hear it. So, got my little starter kit. How are you guys doing? I'm so excited, Blacky. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're so welcome. You came with the kit. You did well. Oh, we lost Ed. I only just noticed we lost Ed.
Oh, did his signal go out?
Not 100% sure.
He probably pushed a button. I fixed his signal the other day. It's good to see you, Jess. It's been a while.
Good to see you too, man. Good to see you too. I've been lurking in the streams. I hadn't noticed the wig. I really like it. It looks so good.
I generally save that for the upper end super chats, but I figured this is a party, so I go ahead and throw it on tonight.
You know, I think I've seen it, but I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this is my everyday. What are you talking about? Wig. I dyed this myself.
Oh, well, I thought it had that, that new wig sheen. My hair is kind of crazy because I dyed it blue. Well, I dyed it green and then blue. I bleached it and then did blue, and it looks super, super white right now, but it's not. It's that kind of green you get when you dye your hair blue, and then you haven't re-dyed it yet because you don't have contacts, and you really want to be able to see what you're doing when you're using blue hair dye. So, thanks.
The sheen is just from the beard oil. I just use it in both places, and it glows.
There you go.
A versatile product, the old beard oil.
Learning new things every day.
I get what you're saying there, Rockford, about your sterilizing fee. My partner Sarah had I can't remember what she had done with her car. She might have to confirm a little bit later, but she had this minor little job done on her car, and they also charged $20 for a sterilization fee, and she reckons that they just tack it onto the bill and don't actually wipe anything down or clean anything. So feel your pain there, Rockford. I feel your pain.
Those bastards.
Yeah, it seems interesting, doesn't it? You're going to charge the fee, at least, run a sterilizing wipe over the surface or something.
You want to get in and it smells like eucalyptus.
Yeah, it's something like that. Not still smell like your kids' feet.
Yeah, the eucalyptus and drop bears are supposed to come in next month. Kit, little subscription. Cool. So, that'll be exciting.
Igor Anonymous is out of here. We'll see you later, Igor. Thanks for stopping by. And welcome, Angry Owl Aquariums. I hope that noise is working for everyone.
Sounds like a Transformers sucking you off.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not too bad. Just stop touching your headphones. Is that makes noise?
That was just to get a gauge of how much was actually coming in. I potentially should have used a different microphone, but I didn't know this was happening.
I think it's perfect for, that it. Of course, he'd do it now, right?
Yeah.
What better time?
Impeccable timing. Yeah, hopefully, I don't know.
We'll have to weed eat too around it after he's done with the mowing.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what sound comes next. I don't know if I said hi to Zen Ginger before, but I think I tried. And hello, Pug Stanks as well. Welcome aboard.
Loving this Foster's. So good. Whew. It's a huge can.
Jesse, look.
Like a 500.
Oh, I know. I saw that. I'm kind of jealous. How is it?
It's delicious.
Does it taste like a moon pie, though?
Yes. And a beer all mixed together, but deliciouser.
Okay.
It's bizarre.
I've never, usually I do like Oreos and milk. I've never tried moon pies and beer. So
And check it
I'm gonna
out.
have to imagine it.
They have like our city on here, and the two pointy buildings right here is the aquarium, the Tennessee Aquarium.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do they let you drink the beer in there since it's got the picture on it?
Oh, they should let me.
The official beer of the aquarium.
Yeah. They may not know that yet, but
Hey, you got to start a trend, man.
yeah.
Don't
I'm
be
a-
a follower. Be a leader.
I'm a member. I can try it.
When that electric eel at Tennessee's not powering Christmas tree, what do they use his juice for?
They have like little lights just to see it. Like he lights up individual lights all in a row. So you can just see if he's just doing a little bit of beep, beep. But if they like throw a fish in there for him to eat, it goes way at the end. And you see it go sparking
That's
up.
so cool. That's a very cool idea.
Yeah, so the Christmas tree, they're probably constantly just feeding him fish. The Christmas tree.
Or maybe the smaller portions all day.
They just probably throw 1,000 shrimp in there each morning.
Yep.
They'd probably all be dead.
Marley. Ah. Marley's
Yeah.
using my table to scratch her butt. So if the camera shakes, that's why. It's not me. Marley, come here. I'll just give her a
The
kiss.
snippers at least moved around the corner. Pardon me.
She's
I'm
a
just
little fat. She can't reach it to scratch it because she's,
I'm just going to disappear for a second, and then I'll be right back to welcome another guest or something up. Bear with me a sec.
Who will be the next guy?
Both
Is
of
there-
my goofy cats are using the bottom of my tripod to lay on as a pillow. And because it has 3 legs. And there's one on each. There's one leg that's towards me that they're not on. But it's like, seriously, guys. Why?
They're just holding it in place.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to shove it a little bit farther back. I guess I could just go farther back.
They probably want to be famous. They won't be on tuber tins.
I don't know. They're sleeping. Well,
They're
Jess, it sure is
really
wonderful
good cats.
seeing you.
I don't think they're actually sleeping. They're probably just plotting with their eyes closed.
That is what cats do.
Yeah, doing one of those. It's good to see you guys too. Super psyched. I've been up to I've been busy. I haven't been feeling that great. I'm working on feeling better, but just been busy. Today I rescued some squirrels.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was awesome. My friend had surgery and I went over there to hang out with her. Not to help her so much as to try to see if I could like move like things just a little bit and have her bump into them because she had foot surgery. But that didn't work out. I found these abandoned squirrels and her daughter was keeping a close eye on me. And the mom had apparently died like over the weekend. And then I go out there and the dog's like, bang, there's a squirrel. And I told her leave it and she didn't want to. And I told her leave it in my dog trainer voice. Like I can't even use that voice because my dogs are here and they'll be like, oh. And she was like, and just went straight to the back door and was like, please let me in the house. I don't want to have anything to do with that ever again. And so I told her, little girl, go, get me a box. So we get the squirrel in the box with some little towels, ready to call wildlife rehab. Already calling them, sending them pictures, whatever. I look over and I hear like a squirrel noise. There's another little baby squirrel over there. So I went and got that one, and so now there was some other little 6-week-old baby squirrels. They got really big heads, but they're cute.
Now, you should have released those in your friend's house. That would have been a great joke.
Mhm.
How often do squirrels actually attack people? Because I heard a story this morning about a dude who was attacked by a squirrel. Is it just like in the breeding season when they're going a little bit nuts? Oh, hang on. It's not their breeding season, is it?
It is here.
I think they go to
right.
town all the time.
I think they were trying to gang up on me. And if they weren't babies, I don't even know if I'd be here talking to you guys right now. So,
What? There was this sweet old lady I used to work with, and she was going to her car to work one day, and she got bit right on the ball of her ankle by a squirrel. And I don't know why it makes me chuckle, but it's still kind of funny. But yeah, they just like to attack people.
That's
kind of weird.
Hi,
Small animal
Jess.
syndrome. How are you,
Hi,
Haley?
Ed. Hello,
Welcome
James.
aboard.
What's up?
Hello. Hello. How are you?
Sorry, I am.
Are you wearing a hat? I gotta see this.
No, it's my hair.
Oh, it's your
The
tanks
tanks.
behind you because you're so
Oh,
small.
That's not my
the
tanks. But
the
yeah.
clip and it just looked like I thought it was like a little like a birthday crown kind of thing.
Sorry to the girls too. I introduced the beast to James and Ed, but I didn't introduce him to you, Jess, or to Haley.
Hey, it's nice to see you, Beast. I've seen you in chat here and there. I'm really bad at chat, but I've seen you. I think you're cool.
Thank you.
Okay, now I can see the chat. Okay.
Hey, Dragon.
Stuff done. What are you guys doing?
We're just stuffing
We-
around, chewing the fat,
Yeah?
drinking beers.
I don't have one of those.
Cool, sis.
Because
Well,
I'm
you're
at
at work. You shouldn't be drinking at work.
I have a bottle of Jack upstairs.
There you
Okay,
go.
good.
For emergencies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll make
It's my
allowances.
emergency bottle of Jack.
Yeah.
I like how you were like, I don't want to be on camera, and here you come. Say hello. What's up?
Hey,
Hey, LRB.
Or I'd join you.
He
Just
can't
wanted
hear
to say hi.
you.
Oh. Just tell him I want to
they heard you.
LRB@politics.com.
He couldn't hear you because you're on my headphone. He's
Hey,
catching
Haley,
fish.
did they have to dig up a lot of his yard?
Yeah. It was pretty dug up. They filled it back in though.
Oh,
But
that's
they couldn't
good.
lift it because it's too heavy for some reason, some weird reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what the reason might be.
Like water boxes all over the place or something.
Right. It's maybe like water weighs a lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a mystery.
What were they trying to lift?
His house because it's not level, the foundation. Because
Re-stumping it.
there was water under it. I don't know how that happens when
Go
you drain
figure.
thousands and thousands of gallons of water outside of your house all the time.
Nah.
Weird.
That's
a
gotta
mystery.
be something. It's probably the water line from the city.
Yeah, it probably has
Messed up.
nothing to do with the mass quantities of water that are dumped underneath the house.
Probably. I can't see those being
Surely
related.
not. No.
That's not science. That is not science.
Mm-mm,
Yeah.
No.
Forget pipe work. Just put it under the house, the water.
Yeah.
It'll go away eventually.
Well, that's apparently his new plan. Yeah, with like a pond underneath it.
G'day,
Well,
Jesse. Welcome
Who knows
aboard.
what?
Anyone else I've missed coming in, I do apologise, but welcome, hi, and all.
Oh,
the
I
good-
thought he was coming up. I was waiting for his face to pop up.
Haley, you should have taken LRB's extra spot to go down to see Father Fish this weekend.
There was a spot for that?
Well, he had to cancel because of the house.
Oh. Yeah.
So there was a spot for you. Heck, you're so small you could have fit in between.
I could have. That's true. I've just been like super busy, like ridiculously busy. And I got to give a talk on Thursday and do an import. I'm tired.
I'm gonna send you a picture of those baby squirrels
Okay.
that I found today.
Doing a talk's going to be
Can I have
difficult for you, Haley. I know
Why?
how much you struggle with talking and stuff.
I don't really like public speaking. I'm not very I'm an introvert.
Well, you know how they say, always imagine your crowd naked. I prefer to imagine the crowd on fire.
On fire?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. I'm
because
just
then
gonna hope
you know
that
they're
there's a
not going to pay
crowd.
attention.
Because it's in a very small club and they just announced it today and it's on Thursday. So I don't even know if there's going to be anybody there except for LRB. So basically it's just going to be me talking to my friends about ropefish, so they have to listen to me. So I'm going to see it as a win.
Heck yeah.
You'll go okay.
A bunch of people forced to listen to me talk about my favorite fish. Yes, please. All
You
day.
will not move. Stay there. No breaks.
No breaks.
No bathroom breaks.
Oh, I don't do that.
Mm-mm.
I don't have time
She's
for
a
that.
lady.
Yeah.
Nope, they need to hear the gospel of the ropefish. They can stay put.
Right?
All you gotta do. All right. A lot of people think, hey, maybe I need to use a chain to secure these doors. If you get enough zip ties, get the job done. All right.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere.
Yeah. I see where you're going with that.
Oh, I'm so excited to see you guys.
James, you're very
family so
distracting.
much. I just want to give you guys hugs.
I don't know what to do about you right now.
Nobody does. That's why I'm here.
What is happening in this live stream?
This is my typical evening attire.
I mean, Blacky, as always, you look fantastic. Cheers,
Well, thank
my
you.
friend.
Cheers
But
to you.
James.
Come on, I think James is killing it tonight.
Yeah,
I mean, he's killing something.
I mean, I didn't have a hat. This was the next best thing.
He used
Yeah.
beard oil on his hair to make it look all nice for us.
And
Exactly.
what, cotton
Make him feel
candy?
insecure. Shine to
I'm
him.
not. It's not really an insecurity thing. It's more like I don't know where your face is.
Oh.
It's this general area.
It's freaking me out. You're just a cartoon character right there, man.
Yes.
It's
So
amazing.
I hear that. Well, thank you. There is a another CCAC meetup coming up.
Yeah.
Hey,
on
I'm
my
gonna run,
birthday.
guys. It was great to see everybody. Blacky, again, congrats
Jess.
on 50 streams, man. It's been a great ride. Here's
Love
to
you, Jess.
at least 50 more times 10. Love you guys.
Thanks, heaps, Jess. You too.
Good to see you, Jess.
Take care.
Cheers.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. And then there were 5.
And then there were 5.
And then there were 6.
Oh my
Hey.
gosh, is that Joel?
That is.
Joel,
be.
what's up?
What's going on?
How are you, man?
Does anybody know what day today is?
Is it
it's
still
Wednesday.
today or is it tomorrow?
Is it
I'm
Monday?
still at work. I don't
It's the
know. I've been at work
first.
since 7 a.m.
I went to work at 3:30 this morning. So
Yeah,
Ah,
I'm tired.
by all my beliefs, I think you should still be on Tuesday night, just to clear that up.
Thanks.
I think it's Tuesday.
Thank you, sir. Can't believe
Yeah.
Joel's here. Joel,
Yeah.
What's
oh
going
my
on?
gosh. I'm going to fangirl out.
I'm gonna fangirl out.
Now, do you know that there's only one person I've ever been a patronizer of? He's right there.
It's not me.
It's him right there.
I'm self-patronizing.
I feel like this is a person
Yes.
that deserves some serious support. I don't know. I'm a fan. I can't.
Nah,
help
it's all
it.
right.
I like your style, bro.
Spent all day breathing plumbing glue and crawling around on my knees plumbing tanks in. So
Well done. That's
yeah,
a
it was
win.
fun.
That makes the head rushes all worthwhile because that
Yeah, doesn't
plumbing
it?
glue woo, clears the sinuses like nothing else.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are
And
you
what's been
building a
going
new fish room
I'm
for
building
someone?
fish room for the aquarium co-op. So,
Nice.
well,
Awesome.
at their warehouse. So it's not. I mean, I'm sure Corey will make a video about it at some point or something like that.
Just more expansions, is it?
seems
Or
legit.
just tidying stuff up.
Oh, just it gets bigger and bigger every day.
That's what you want.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, nothing. It would be like it would be weird for me to say like, there's more tanks with plants in them. That's basically what it is, you know. So if you've seen his warehouse videos from before, it's just more of that. Whoa,
All right,
What
here
is
comes
that?
the sound back.
somebody's got a leaf blower going or something.
What
Yeah,
is that?
I've got the gardening man. He's doing the lawns and stuff.
Must be nice.
That's all right.
Yeah,
Everyone has confirmed it's okay.
you out there living the dream. You got your own landscapers doing all the
Yard
work
boy.
for you.
Certainly saves me a little bit of backbreaking labor.
I had to pay
Yeah.
my neighbor to mow my yard because my lawnmower broke.
Ugh.
He's not good at mowing lawns. Looks like crap.
Well, luckily we don't even have to pay this guy.
Oh, that's nice.
Sometimes the government does good stuff down here.
Sometimes the government does loud stuff.
Oh, that is next level.
Yeah.
Blacky has staff. Nice, yeah. He's like a 7 foot tall Jamaican dude. He's massive.
Did you get all the fish? I gotta go bag these fish.
Uh-oh, back to work.
Good work, Schmurf. Righto, it's very close now.
I don't know if the connection is staying over there. What do you got?
That's not actually Blacky's lawnmower. That's my stage fan I use to let the feathers stay moving.
Japanese blue,
I like it.
White Cross, and DG.
Okay. Okay, almost. Wait.
It's always funny when I come on other people's streams. I have to like set up a camera all randomly.
Always something
Japanese,
different.
White Cross.
This is normally like my overhead camera that like I film my hands doing stuff.
Okay. Bagging fish.
Yeah, Streetwise was asking just one fish room question. How much space do you like to be able to squeeze between the tanks and the walls? Like at home, I have zero space. Like, you know, they're up against the wall. But like any kind of work implementation, like the warehouse at the co-op or whatever, like we left the OSHA recommendation, whatever. OSHA's like the, you know, worker safety people, compliance, whatever, you know, those guys. So whatever that width was, that's what's in between them. I don't know. It's like 38 inches or something. I don't know how many centimeters that is, though.
Well, dear God, what are they wanting it to be wheelchair compliant at 38 inches?
Yeah, got it.
You have to be able to like. You have to be able to like turn around without like running into anything or something. Yeah. What is that?
That's always fun when it's a business build of any sort, and you've got all that fun stuff that comes into play.
Yeah. Well, luckily, like can connect the shelves over the top, so it just becomes all storage up there too. So, you know, it's not. So it's like, what is that? Like 90 cents.
Get out of here.
So yeah, it's like whatever OSHA wants, but like it sounds like it's a big wide space back there, but it's really not with all the plumbing. You know, like really like collapses in. So there's probably only, I don't know, 22 inches or something in between everything. So it's kind of cramped when you're crawling around back there.
I'm sure, especially in a worst case scenario, if something, you know, springs a leak and you're trying to get stuff done back there, it'll be horrible.
Yeah, like rapidly, like oh my god. I think the biggest problem is like if I leave a tool like all the way around to the other side, it's like I gotta like shimmy in between the tanks and then go around and walk and go get it and then go all the way back and then go all the way back. You know, yeah, it's all that walking back and forth is ridiculous.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. And I am getting.
Oh, Blacky's got his mic muted. I got you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I muted my mic and then started to speak. That seems the sensible way to go.
That's
Well
a good
done,
way
sir.
to do it. It's the mime show.
Rookie error.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I said,
Happens to the
"G'day,
best of us.
Gaffer Haynes. How are you?" I don't know if that's what I said off mic. But yeah, I'm dancing around the mute button whenever old matey comes a little bit close with his loud machinery.
Yeah, with his leaf blower.
Yeah. Thankfully, the backyard was mowed the other day by my brother, or that would have been extra loud for extra long.
Oh, yeah.
So all he had to do out here was a little bit of whippersnipping or brush cutting or whatever you call it. What do they call it over in America?
Hedge trimming?
Yeah. Hedge trimming, yeah. Brush cut. I don't know. I mean,
We don't really have brush.
Oh, a whippersnapper thing?
I don't know. I live in the Midwest.
Whippersnipper.
Whippersnipper. We call them weed eaters or weed whackers.
Weed whackers. That's the word I was up.
Yeah, if you were
weed whacker.
the new guy on the mowing crew or the low man on the totem pole, or you just pissed off the boss, you got on weed eater duty. Your hands are doing this after 8 hours.
Yeah, but it's hard to straighten your fingers out after a long day of whippersnipping or weed whacking.
Whipper snipping.
Whippersnipping.
That's what we call it. Leave
That's
us
because y'all
alone.
have funny words for everything. It's ridiculous, and I love it.
Good. We do have a lot of ridiculous words, and
Like
we
beach
love
chicken.
too. Beach chicken, seagull.
Yeah.
Is that an Australian one?
Yeah, well, we don't call them beach chickens.
It's more bin chickens. The
Yeah, we have
ibis.
bin chickens. I just generally call seagulls
Seagulls.
beach rats.
Or gulls.
Yeah.
Oh, g'day, ugly man. How are you? Another quality Australian fish tuber. I don't know how many videos you've done, ugly man, but you'll always be a fish tuber in my mind, ugly.
yeah, why not?
Crikey. Ed's back down, but what do you
Crikey.
call it? Backstage. And so,
I accidentally disconnected myself. I was
Again?
checking to see.
There's
Checking to see if there was chat because I don't want to take somebody's spot. If somebody comes up, Blacky just bumped me for the next guy. But I was just checking to see if anybody was there, and then I deleted myself. Arr.
Not that it's not a cluster, but you can actually have 10 people.
Can I, though?
Can you do 10?
They've upped it to 10.
I mean, I generally don't like to go over 4.
I don't know.
but
That's
let's
why I
find out.
preface with not that it's not a cluster, but
Can we do
Yeah.
a Brady Bunch thing and get Blacky in the middle?
you can shuffle them now. Somebody had mentioned that in the chat as well.
I've seen the Brady Bunch set up like on Twitch. Like when they do the Twitch debates, like they'll start out with like everybody on there, and then they kick one person out and kick one person out. Eventually, it's two idiots yelling at each other. It's pretty funny.
That could be fun.
Oh, GRB, we bush chooks here are scrub turkeys.
I don't know what any of those words are except for emu.
We call bush chooks, yeah, scrub turkeys. Chook is Australian for chicken, basically.
A chook is Australian for chicken.
Yeah, like where you've got a chicken coop in your backyard, we have a chook pen.
A chook pen.
Chook pen, yeah,
Oh, it's so
CHOOK.
cute.
I feel like I should write that down.
I feel like we're all in language class the way we all said it after he said it to try and memorize it.
Well, I mean,
Well,
we're learning.
If this stream is nothing but educational. We're all winning.
I'm learning a lot,
That's a win in my book.
right?
Yeah.
For sure.
So I have discovered that I can only have 6 people on my screen at once.
It
What
must
do you
be
have,
a paid thing then.
I
Well,
do.
You can't
If I
take
want
it
more,
anymore.
I have to pay. But I do have a very, very, very good-looking couple sitting in the wings, waiting to come and say hi. So who can I boot out? Who
Or
wants?
is it me? Is it me? Am I getting kicked out?
You can kick me. I've been here a while.
Oh, look out! Beast has
Beast
booted
got-
himself. By
He
the look
booted
of it.
himself. Oh,
He was
he
being
fell on the
quiet.
knife.
Problem solved. No more fighting about it, people.
Well, I was
Welcome,
gonna fight Ed.
Scott
Hey.
and Paige.
Hello.
Oh my God, it's Paige. I love you,
Oh my
Paige.
gosh. I was when you were like, should I be booted? And I was like, no,
I'm
hey,
so
look,
excited that it's Paige. I love you so
I
much.
had to find a nice hat also, as soon as Dr. Black's wearing a nice hat. I figured I gotta
Yeah, I
find
feel
one.
out of place without some kind of headwear.
No, you look so cute.
Oh, you look so cute. You little.
I need to I just need to pop Scott and Paige on full screen so I can analyze Scott's hat because
Well,
it is.
let's
Oh,
analyze
this
how
is all
cute Paige
crumpled
is.
and
Look
stuff.
how cute
I
she
literally
is.
just pulled it out
Oh
of the
my
closet. Yeah.
Now, do you call that one a pork pie hat? Is that a pork pie, or have you got another name for it?
I don't know. I think I wore this on Halloween one year.
It's I bought it at the store because it looked cool.
I'm pretty sure it was part of a Halloween thing. I think I was like a man in black one time. Like
Oh my
Man
gosh.
in Black, and I wore like
Did
a whole
you do
suit
the
and a trench
dance?
coat and the hat.
That's the first time I've
Old
seen
school.
this hat, by the way. It's a very
Oh my
special
gosh.
occasion.
Well, Ed seems to have frozen up and vanished.
Oh, bye, Ed.
It's what it does.
He keeps unplugging his internet, probably.
Probably. I
Jeez,
spent
what
it.
happened to your costume? That was awesome.
Oh, I had to take it off.
I can imagine it get uncomfortable after a while.
It was so funny. Ed asked me to come over early and hook up his run like 100 foot of Ethernet for him, and I get there and he's like, "Well, I have this wireless relay," and I'm like, "Dude, give me that. Plug in. 2 minutes later, you're good." So his signal should be good now.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well,
I have no idea if my signal's good.
I do want to officially cheers Dr. Black to your 50th.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Do I have
back
a
at
cup?
you.
I have a cup.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wooty,
I don't-
wooty, wooty.
Very cool.
I have a bucket of bolts here.
There you go.
That'll work.
Oh, no.
That'll work. Oh, that would be
Sorry.
Beer tastes like
that would be the
balls.
most hardcore if he actually just started crunching on one of those.
I just started eating bolts.
That would be the dude. That's how we all get some pineapple.
Iron Giant.
Yeah, right?
Just eating bolts.
Just having an Iron Giant moment.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hi,
You've got-
HC Aqua. He said hi.
You've got to get your iron intake from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just squirt some easy iron in my mouth every once in a while.
That's good. It's in a format that's readily
You would.
uptaken
Oh my
by the
gosh.
human body.
Yeah. It's
Thanks,
ready
man.
to
See you
go.
soon.
Thanks for having us, Dr. Black.
Hey, no worries. I wasn't saying see you to you. I was saying see you to Lloyd, the garden man.
The gardener.
No, I'm just saying.
And
Bye,
cheers
Lloyd.
to Jess Shrimp
The-
Granny. She's getting in on the cheers.
Yay.
Cheers,
Yeah,
Jess.
cheers.
Just
Oh
as
my
her
God.
You
lunchbox-
gotta clink it with Jess.
Just as her
Stupid
lunchbox appears from.
Phone.
Nice.
Hang on.
So
This has to be different. There. There.
I see. Corvus has entered the world of hat as well. Corvus.
Yeah, I found my welding hats on my desk here.
Come on.
I have
I
to-
had to put on a hat.
I gotta go. Then I gotta go back with the hat too. Then.
this is the only hat I have here, and it seems kind of like shameless promotion, but you know. Well,
You might as well. Might as well promote.
as
Everybody
is
has to have their head covered.
as
What
is
is it, like, always
tradition,
be
I need
plugging,
to
right?
I need to go full screen so I can analyze your hat. How is that a welder's hat?
Oh man, that picture in the background is epic, though. That is amazing.
This my welding hat has slag
That's a
all
good
over
hat.
it. So you put this on underneath your welding helmet, so you don't get sparks in your hair.
I was
old school,
going to
you know?
say
All right.
Oliver Twist called. He wants his hat back.
And then this is
Oh,
our new
twist.
hockey team.
Oh, cool.
Rain City bitch.
City
I love it.
Good picture.
That's ace.
Yeah. Local artist had so we have a new hockey team like starting next year in Seattle, right? And a local artist had put that in as what the team should be named because they did like a contest, and it of course won. But they were like, "No, we can't do that." So I was legit just like, "Oh, I'm gonna order some merch from that guy because I might as well give him a couple bucks for the
Did
effort."
they not like
on, they're all
the
wearing
idea?
hats. So you got a hat.
They named it the Kraken. So I don't know.
So they're not the bitch pigeons anymore.
I'm frozen. They're frozen.
That's a
Something's
shame.
wrong.
What's going on?
Am I supposed to wear a hat? Hey, what's up?
I don't know. I figured Blacky was wearing one, so I figured I would wear one too.
I look like a little kid with hats on, so.
I cannot tell you the last time I wore a hat in public. I must have been in middle school. I don't know.
Hang on, now I gotta go get a hat.
No one is.
Haley's over there bagging up fish for all of us.
Yeah.
For free.
Heck yeah.
Haley never stops working, huh?
Never.
No one's forced to wear a hat on this stream.
So I do have a serious, not necessarily fish, but fish keeping related question. Has anybody noticed the price of lumber has gone up ridiculously where they're at?
Yeah.
Does this work?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in Washington, it hasn't gone up ridiculously. It took a jump, but we produce a lot of lumber here. But every single year, like every quarter, it goes up. So like 2x4s just keep going up by like 4 to 6 cents, like every quarter year, right?
Sarah?
And I was actually, I forget who I was talking to, but we were looking at a purchase order from like 2002, and 2x4s back then were like 73 cents, and now they're like $4. Like what is this?
Is it just inflation, or is there other reasons behind it? You reckon?
They're just getting more money. So.
Well, I was curious about that because ours have actually doubled. I went not long ago and they were $2.97, and now they are $5.75 a piece is what I paid earlier for a 2x4.
What length?
2x4 by 96, 96 inches.
What's
2
that,
foot by
8
foot button.
Yeah, that's pretty high. I mean, unless you're buying like
that was the cheap ones. No, that was the cheap one. That was the cheapo wall studs. I actually was in one store and I said, "This is ridiculous. I'll go across the street to the place I normally go to." I'm like, "Oh, they're $6 here also." Okay,
yeah, they're all in cahoots, whether it's McClendon's or whatever. Doesn't matter. They all know.
Oh, g'day, Priscilla. I didn't see you sneak in.
Look, I got
How's
a hat.
it going? Oh, and Anthony.
Very nice hat. We like your hat.
I like it.
Hang on. I've got to do the now traditional main screen it so we can analyze your hat.
Name that hat.
Callaway.
You golf?
No.
What's your handicap, Haley?
7. Is that
7. Oh, that's a pretty good handicap.
I don't know.
That's almost professional, right?
Is it? I don't know. I just picked one.
At least you knew how to answer that question.
Right off the top
well,
of my
I'm
head.
not very good at this.
You gotta fake it till you make it, Paige.
Oh, look out. We've got Woisey75 in the chat. Now, Woisey75 is a very close friend of mine. I'd almost call him a brother. I do call him a brother, actually. He's not my brother, though. He's my brother from another mother.
Oh, my gosh.
It's his birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
His birthday on my year.
Blacky's brother, non-brother.
Another cheers to your boy.
Cheers.
So here we go. Happy birthday to you, Weesey. Have a good day. Enjoy it. Thanks for stopping in and letting everyone say happy birthday to you. He's a very good man. We like him a lot.
We love
Who else did I just miss? John A. Larson. G'day, John. How are you? I'm just going to take a moment to disappear and go and wrestle a crocodile. Old speak.
Very nice.
A
Bristle
crocodile.
crocodile.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back.
C23's $9 for a 2x4x8 there. At that point, you might as well just buy the metal racks and be done with it.
How can it be
Yeah,
more
that's
expensive there than here? That's crazy. They have to ship it over here.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, because you have to ship to the island. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know, man. Every time I've been to Hawaii, it's like I've gone around to go price stuff because I've always wondered because I almost moved to Hawaii in like 2006,
Oh, okay.
and so I actually used to just go out there and hang out because it used to be cheap and no one cared. You know, you got a flight out there and found like a cheap place to stay. It was cheap to just go hang out. And I would like always be out there like pricing stuff, and it's like, yeah, milk's kind of expensive. Like a couple of things are kind of expensive, but compared to Seattle to Hawaii, it's sort of like, well, rent's the same.
Oh
Mhm,
no.
Yeah. Yeah, rent's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's going up.
I live in the Midwest. Everything's cheap.
Yeah.
And filled with corn syrup.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, Priscilla thought you were turning 50 today.
No, that was yesterday. Yesterday I turned 50. Today it's just my 50th episode.
No, really.
Just get the presents anyway. Go with it.
Send forth all gifts. I will receive them gladly.
I'm pretty sure Haley's bagging up fish for us right now. Don't worry.
I'm working on it.
Thank
More
you.
from
See,
you.
I see that bag. I see that bag over there.
I'm not at work. At work.
That doesn't mean you can't get into work.
I know, Sarah. I know I could be.
Hi, Sarah.
I need a spoon because these volcano guppies are not separated like they are required to be.
And how have you been, Jesse? Good to see you, mate.
Good. It's been pretty busy at work. I should
Someone
still be
said
working.
hi to you. I don't know who it is.
Should still be working.
Yeah. Got a lot of stuff to do.
Under here. All the
Yes, here you are.
Oh,
Well
nice.
done.
Hmm. I'll stay up late.
Thank you.
priorities.
That's Mr. Hair now.
Oh, Mickham. Hello, Mickham. How are you? What else is going on?
Bagging
Apart-
fish. That's all I
Apart
do.
from dead air.
Hey, does anybody know? So I just went collecting. I collected a lot of almond leaves yesterday, but it was just naturally on the ground. But if you ever buy almond leaves, they're like super nice and flat and stacked.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody know how to make them like that? Like, what would you recommend?
A
Because I want to
couple of tea towels and an iron.
an iron.
Yeah, like what you press your clothes with.
But so,
Really?
but then I would have to wet it first. Then, so I should boil it first and then do that.
I was basically
I
just
wouldn't
talking
boil
out
it.
my ass.
I was gonna say you
I
could
need
definitely
real solutions.
You could market those if you had quality hand flattened almond leaves from the islands of Hawaii.
Right.
Some idiot would pay a premium for those.
Quadruple
Probably
the price.
That's probably a fair point, you know, because there's always idiots to buy stuff.
I think
Oh,
I think almond
a good
leaves
idea.
is my most common spam email I get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I get tons of email from people that want to send almond leaves from, wherever they're at, Vietnam or Thailand or whatever. It's very
Nigeria.
odd. That's the one thing I constantly get emails about.
have-
I don't know.
I
I don't
have
know why.
not received one. That's interesting.
You have it?
Uh-uh.
You probably will now that Google's heard you say it 7
Damn it.
times.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
I got my own.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
just make a couple of videos about almond leaves, and then I'm sure people will
Oh,
start
that's what it is.
emailing you. Yeah.
Beast
We're
did
about to get a
raise
shipment of
a
those.
Beast raised a good point about maybe just put them in a large heavy book, like they used to press flowers in big books.
Big books.
But
Yeah,
why do you want them flat? Just so you can ship them?
Just so it'll ship better. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I wonder if it matters if they're already dried before you press them like that.
The ones I have are already dried.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is
Yeah.
that gonna matter?
I think they'd probably be prone to cracking apart when you
Right.
try
Yeah, that's
to
what I was thinking.
change the
So
shape.
I would have to like re-wet them just to like flatten them, right? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to
Yeah.
wet them for long. Just maybe blanch them in some hot water.
Mhm.
Or some almond milk.
Almond milk. Yeah.
Almond milk. That's
It's not
gonna
Hey,
work.
it's the same family. It's the same thing. Everyone just calm down. It's gonna work.
There's no
So
such
many
thing as
uses.
almond
Yeah,
milk.
it's the
Stop
same
saying
family.
Just pour some
It's almond
almond milk on top of
juice.
there. Heat it up a little bit. Put it in the book. It's gonna be fine.
Put it in the Bible.
I heard that the bark of the tree actually goes for a good price too.
Yeah, I think you do better like harvesting the bark than the leaves.
I should do that.
How much are the leaves now? Like $2 for 10 or something? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, 10 cents, 5 cents, yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. How much?
Almond
I think
leaves
people
are
would,
so
I think people would
2018.
pay more for the bark. That might be worth it.
Forgot to do that.
Does anybody else bag shrimp till midnight? Fish? Plants? Oh,
No,
yeah,
not-
me.
Not for a
Not
long
anymore.
time.
No.
Crazy fool.
That's why you're a better person, Haley.
I'm not a better person. I'm a glutton for punishment.
Why is there not like an automatic bagging system?
There is one. It's called a dragon.
Haley's
Hello,
faster
hi.
than that. Haley's faster than any factory.
No machine can tie a bag like I can.
We need something.
With precision.
There has to be
I am a
something that seals
bag
a
time
bag
machine.
perfectly.
Yeah, it's called a dragon.
Nice.
You gotta get. It's a model circa 1988 dragon.
The problem is there's not more than one. So what are we gonna do?
It's true. It's true. That pay me more money.
Oh well. Touche.
You deserve it.
Yeah, right. Because this takes a lot of skill.
How many bags could you close up in 1 minute?
In 1 minute? I don't know.
Yeah.
Time me. Well, wait till I have some more fish. I only got one more thing.
We should see that, like a contest of who can pour a
Who
little
can
bit
tie
of
a
water
bag
into
the
a bag
fastest? You want to have me
and
and
then
Lucas
close it
race?
up
Because I'll beat him.
within 1 minute. Oh, I think we just heard a challenge throwdown
Oh,
on
yeah.
live air that you
He's
can
gonna say that
outbag
all the time.
the LRB.
He can't outbag me.
Uh-oh. I think the
I'm
gauntlet
a
has been
bagging
thrown down.
machine.
Well, she was killing it at the big fish deal. We were having to get everything prepped for the auction, and I was catching and she was bagging and
I can
flying
tie
through
any
it.
bag.
Very good.
Did Lucas share your sentiment though, Haley? Does he agree that you're a faster bagger than him? Does he
Yes,
not
he
want
does. That's why he won't do it.
Okay.
Oh man.
Doesn't
That-
even want to
Doesn't it?
defend his honor.
Sometimes when we're tying plant bags, he tries to beat me. Like he'll try to help me like tie bags, and he tries to beat me, and like I'll get like 2 bags ahead of him, and then he'll just give up.
Dr. Black,
Little bit.
Gaffa
Why? You feeling it?
Gaffa Haynes has brought up a very interesting point that you might want to bring up on the screen, sir.
I see that and I agree.
Yeah, right? I agree.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I don't know.
definitely a difficult task to milk an almond, and there
Yeah,
is-
there's no such thing as almond milk. Stop saying
yeah,
that.
there's certainly a lot of conjecture around the world about how the hell they call it almond milk instead of
Most people,
sloppy, watery juice. I think has a better ring to it.
most people just don't understand the pointy end of an almond. That's actually the teat. You
No,
just
it's
get a
not.
very minute amount of milk when you milk an almond.
Stop saying that. You're confusing people that don't understand.
That's the nipple.
Yeah, there you go.
That's fake news.
No GRB, not an Akubra. Just hat.
Oh yeah.
Similar shape, I guess, but not made out of rabbit fur.
Rabbit fur.
Yeah, Akubra hats, a famous Australian hat brand, just use rabbit fur for their hats.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Oh yeah, Streetwise brought up another comment that I have always wondered about on some of these channels. You know, what about the rubber band unboxing trick? You know, when you're snapping
Oh,
the
this
rubber
one?
bands off, how
They
do you
just
do that
pull
and
'em.
stuff?
You just pull on it.
Yeah, you
That's it?
just yank it. Uh-huh.
Yeah, just got
Seems
to
like
Come right off.
I wish,
commit.
I wish it was complicated, but it's really not. You
Yeah,
just-
kind of like my brain
you
wants
have
it to
the
be
hand
like
and yank on it.
my brain wants it to be like something special, but
No.
you just pull on it.
You grab it and you go, and it comes off.
Mhm.
And you just
Yeah,
you
the-
just squint so it doesn't break your eyes out.
Well,
No,
I
that's fair
mean,
enough.
if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. That rubber band cannot be controlled. A lot of times it'll stay on the bag though.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes there's one that'll shoot across the room, but it depends on who bagged it.
Wait, so this is the 50th stream. How does it feel to be 50 streams in?
To be honest, I probably should have been maybe up to more by now, but I get a bit slack and I have weeks off here and there.
Yeah.
But I guess essentially when I started doing this stream, the Have a Beverage with Blacky themed stream, crikey, that was hard to say. Maybe I didn't expect it to run this long. Maybe I expected that I would call it something different every other week, but it seemed to have stuck. And here we still are, wafting on with nonsense and learning. We've learnt 2 things here today.
Do you remember who recommended the Beverage with Blacky name?
Is this a trick question? Was it you?
It was. It was, sir.
I know we used to talk a lot more than we did now, so I guess at least half of my kudos must go out to Scott from Alien World Aquatics then.
You
For
got
giving
a small bucket of kudos.
Yeah, maybe like a snack-sized.
A snack-sized kudos.
Yeah,
in the
snack-sized
post for you.
kudos. Man, I'm digging that chair there, James. Is that really
Fun
comfy,
size.
by the way?
It is. It is really, really comfy.
That thing looks so nice.
Yeah, it is really nice. Thank you again to the Zens for sending it to me.
Aw, that's very nice. That thing looks sick.
You want to see mine?
What do you got?
I was expecting like a tree stump, honestly, when he
Did you
said it.
steal that from a school?
It's
Oh,
like
much I better than that.
1950s school technology.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Now you can hear everything because he's gonna want to be heard. Yes. It's just
I have like 15 of them.
Oh.
I think they were stolen from a school.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh, he's just all worked up. Yeah. I talked myself into a corner.
Oh, what does she have going on over there?
Oh, Lucas went and collected some fish so we can have a bagging competition.
Are you serious? That is amazing.
I asked for it.
Yes. Yes. Please
Nice.
do this live.
If you end up bagging too many, you've got my
Oh,
address.
yes.
Where's the
Alright.
Yes. I'm so glad he actually agreed to this.
Hang on. Should I full screen them? I guess I
I
should
was
full
going to
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
I
full
think
screen,
we
full
need
screen.
full screen.
I'm going to find which one it is. That one.
Oh, what did I press? There you go.
How's that?
No, we had a perfect spot right here.
Okay.
Yes.
Birds and what else?
Okay. Yeah,
tails.
cameras.
James, can you go to LRB's house and fix his internet as well?
Yeah.
I can.
Is everyone getting that?
Yeah.
Let's
You need
go.
another bag for this?
That would be a good excuse for me to visit at the end of the month when that fish club meet happens.
Nice.
Oh, so there's 3 randoms, 2. There you go, all organized. 2. We got 2 empty.
2
1
random
sword for
females,
me,
2
so now you
swords.
need 2 sword bags.
Oh,
There you go,
we all have
boom.
them made?
Boom. I
This
got
is
you.
exactly what I wanted to see happen.
Oh,
It'd be more interesting if they were interacting with the audience, though, because neither of them can hear us, can they?
Oh no.
Yeah, we can hear.
yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, no, they-
Okay. Well, hello then, Lucas. Welcome.
Welcome.
What? Top of the morning.
Ready there, Spunky?
Yeah.
There's time in this.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I got 3 different types, so you only got 2 different types. All right.
Oh.
No, so whoever
handicap.
gets done through these 3 is the winner. So, Sarah, go ready, set, go.
Uh-huh. That go.
And the audience is awaiting with anticipation as the competition begins. And they're away, ladies and gentlemen. They're away. They're off and bagging.
with the answer.
Who's gonna judge the quality of the ties?
That would be
We all
me.
know. Lucas. And his name goes
Shit,
on the
shit,
box.
shit.
I believe that's both contestants with one in the bag.
Oh wow.
Scrambling.
Yeah,
On to the seconds. Haley shaking under the pressure.
no.
She's collapsing.
That's
She
the
may be folding.
And the picture came back too. This is working for me.
cat here. I don't know if that first one got the TLC on the tie though.
I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
No.
Here we go. Down to the final stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Lucas with a thing or two to prove. Haley with the title to defend. It's on. It's on, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Fish
It's close.
bagging.
It's close. Oh, he's using the teeth.
Oh.
He uses the teeth to close it up. Is that a quality knot we have there, though?
I bait you.
Whatever.
All right, can we hold those upside down and see if they leak?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to inspect
Oh,
these
yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, I want some inspection. I'm sorry. I want some alien inspection.
That one didn't get pulled.
I don't know how I got
Well,
into
long
this
as I got
judging
pulled my butt, I pulled it with my
Yeah.
teeth.
Yeah, but you didn't open it.
Oh, there's
Here
an
we go.
asterisk on this match.
There's a challenge.
Open it
You're
and
just
pull.
Lucky Sarah's there fulfilling the role of steward.
Still checking.
That was
First one
amazing.
was-
Told you.
Second
All
one was a
good.
little bit iffy. I did tighten it up a little bit.
What's your second one?
Lucas is already doing his victory dance, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
he is
That's
a confident man.
Based
He
off
knows. He knows his victory is secure.
teeth. That's
Hey.
not
They each had
sanitary.
one I
could pull
That's
just
what
the
I'm saying.
teeny bits. So
Sarah
I'd say
said
the
we should
tying
look.
quality was equal.
Sarah says
The
tie.
tying quality was equal.
wanna take a
So
tie?
all the time. No, I won that. Why would I take a tie?
I think it was a tie.
Oh, wow. I think we need a 2 out of 3, maybe.
2,000 under your belt.
That look, though.
That is hilarious.
I might, if so, as all you guys may know, I'm not suicidal. So if I come up missing,
You was
It was
sad. He sad the other day. It made me really confused. I mean,
But maybe Haley is more like the cross-country runner. She's been bagging fish all day long, so maybe like
There you
she's more like one that goes for miles and miles and won't stop.
well, she should already been in pace then. There was no warm
or
up.
anything. Even when Haley's
I
not
ain't
here, I
done
do
that
the
for
bagging.
years.
I like that there's trash talk happening about bagging fish. This is amazing.
It should be a competitive sport. Clearly.
Awesome.
I would win
Real life things here.
because if some
And look, I'm helping customers get their fish even faster right now.
Any rules?
I don't have to.
Now I will say, if you saw myself or Haley using our tie a bag,
Yeah, if
all
I
hell
had
would
tied
break
a
loose.
bag with my teeth, I'd have got my butt
What are you
chewed
doing?
out.
Yeah,
And yet-
there's an asterisk on there because of the teeth.
That's perks of being the boss right there.
To be fair, there were no rules put in place prior to the competition.
Next
That's
time,
true. That's also true. That's fair.
I can't believe he used his teeth.
I mean, we didn't put rules in place. He could have used his toes or his ankles if he
No
wanted.
one does that.
Not yet.
Sigrid 23 Phil Schneider said those same words. Lucas, be careful. I hear your reference, sir.
What happened? Yeah. What time is it? Oh, I'm so tired. 11:30. Oh, jeez. I gotta be up at 6 a.m.
1:30.
Now. Almost.
I like this. John Larson says Fish Olympics. I like this.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Catching fish, that'd be another good one.
That's true.
You start with like the beginner class, which is like guppies. Move all the way up to like pencilfish tetras in a green water, fully planted Vallisneria tank.
And then you go to like blindfolded lionfish catching.
Yeah. That's the exhibition round.
Yeah. Gotta see who's hardcore and who's not.
Yeah. I mean, I've already done the piranha round, so you know. We'll get there.
500. Like, how fast can you drain 5 20 gallons? Fill them back up. No rules. You got to rig up your own water change system.
The possibilities are endless. I think we've definitely opened a can of worms here, that there could potentially be many, many events in
And it would all started on
Aquarium Olympics.
Blacky 50th live stream.
Well, I hope I get credit for it 15 years down the track when everyone's making $1 million from it.
Yeah,
There'll be a big logo with your name and face on it with that hat.
I'm definitely the face of Olympics
You look
and the
like
body.
Okay.
I'd go to those Olympics.
That'll be fun.
I would participate.
All right. Next event is how many fish can you auction in 1 hour?
No, we could have teams. It'd be like monster fish keepers versus nature bros versus like cichlid keepers versus we could
players
the reef
versus oddball keepers.
Split the salties out of it. We could do all of it.
I have a new obsession with little gobies for some reason. These little freshwater gobies, like the rhino gobius, have really caught my attention lately. I'm thinking about getting a few of those from Dan's Fish, I think.
Hey, tell me, can you get Australian desert gobies in the States?
I think they actually did have one for sale, labeled at the local fish store I go to, but it wasn't actually one of those in the tank. It was a different kind of goby, but I knew they do give them or sell them around me in Maryland at least.
I have.
Because they'd be an interesting fish to keep.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're definitely cool little fish that have good personalities.
Tom Baker hat. Is that talking about my hat, Gaffer? Is this a Tom Baker hat?
Doctor Who. Dr. Black.
Early 1980s Doctor Who, Tom Baker.
Yep. I see it.
Corvus, does that mean you're out of here?
Yeah, I got to go.
Good day, sir.
Thanks heaps for hanging out.
Nice to see you.
Got to get up at 3.
Ooh.
3?
Ooh.
Good God, sir.
I just got tingles up and down my spine and that tingly feeling you get in your butt.
Oh, no.
Oh, regularly. I get that daily.
Have a good night, brother.
Night.
Take care.
Have a good day, mate. Bye. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not getting an electric eel to answer Peplin Creek's comment there and hand feeding it. No, I've got the piranha and I've got a 4-foot Tesselata eel. I'm not fooling with an electric eel.
Well, I'm a little bit interested that, they always say it's not the voltage that kills you, it's the amps.
Yeah.
How many amps are they pumping that 550 volts at? Because if it's less than an amp, if it's 0.5 or 500 milliamps, you're going to survive that. You're going to enjoy it, possibly. I want to know the amps that electric eels pump their volts out at.
See if we could get somebody to throw it in the chat here. Somebody's on it, I'm sure.
Someone
I'm
must
sure we'll
have
be
that information.
shocked by the answer.
Oh,
my guess is about 3.
It's times like these that I wish I had those funky effects that Blacky in his streams to do a wow or one of those ones, because that was gold, Scotty. That was comedy gold.
I think I have to get another beverage. I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right, I gotta go bag some more fish and go take a break.
Well, clearly you need practice, Haley.
I gotta work on it. I'm sorry. I failed everything. I got to bone my skills up, which means I gotta get out of here. I've embarrassed myself quite enough. Thank you. Ugh.
Hey, you talk a good game, lady. You talk a good game.
I mean,
No, it ain't even beat me though. I mean,
if you had used your teeth, I had you.
I come up with something quick to get myself to edge feeder. That's gotta say something.
You had him on the first one. No. And then he's like, oh.
Are you back on headset, Haley? Can they still hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Thank you for hanging out, Lucas and Sarah.
Yeah, glad we got.
And being lenient with Haley, being letting her do something.
Oh, congrats.
Take care, guys. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye.
Peplin Creek Aquatics coming through saying Google says that 1 amp is the electric eels. Lol. I just said Just using the word Google, and my phone picked up on it. I didn't even say, "Hey, Google." Stop it. Does everyone thank their Googles and their Siris and their Alexas and all that? When I've asked my Google a lot of questions, I like to tell it thank you once in a while.
Yeah, I do.
They're very humble, but it's nice. It's nice to hear them, get thanked.
I like to thank the AIs. If I'm watching YouTube on my TV and listening to music off YouTube, it'll just come up with the best suggestions. It just constantly comes up with the good stuff. And I'm like, thank you, YouTube. You're awesome for remembering what I like and serving me up the goodness.
Well, see, Ed had an idea similar to that, but in reverse. So when you've got your GPS going, he felt that the GPS should compliment you when you make a proper turn or you're doing a nice job driving.
That's not a bad idea. Because surely most of those GPS voices are pretty boring and less than personable.
Yeah.
Why not put some quirky stuff in there as well?
At a motel a couple of nights ago, someone had turned on this thing called Visual Assist on the TV. So anything that was coming up on the screen, when there wasn't talking, it would have this semi-robotic voice narrating what was going on the screen.
Oh, I had that on Fuddy Thingy the other night.
Oh, fuck, it was annoying.
Accidentally switched it on, and I thought, oh, they've taken an interesting turn in this episode describing everything that goes on. and then I realized I'd accidentally switched it on somehow.
Yeah. The kids turned it on once on our TV, and I was like, dear God, no, I can't deal with this.
Yeah, so annoying.
I mean, super handy if you're sight impaired, though, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
But, no, I'm not going to go there. Whoops. I'll get me too'd for talking about the blind.
What happened? What did I walk back into?
Huh?
Visual Assist on TV and how annoying it is. Where they narrate all the stuff on the screen.
How full on a process must that be, though, to actually, for that human? Surely they would have to watch the program once and take notes and then watch it again to record it all. Yeah, long process.
Yeah, I got the distinct feeling when I was watching it was on ABC. It was an automated thing, like it was a text-to-speech service. So someone's transcribed the whole episode and written it down and then used the machine voice to say it.
Right. Interesting. Yeah.
Because they've got to transcribe it anyway for subtitles.
Yeah, true.
Mm.
So speaking of TV, anyone seen The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
I have not.
It's pretty good for the 1950s and early 60s. Very good. I'll look out. Hang on. I'll give Jesse about 17 seconds before I put him back on. He looks a little bit compromised.
Oh.
I've been in.
Hey, Jesse.
Rumors. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is about stand-up comedians back in the Lenny Bruce era, late 50s, early 60s, and a woman who becomes a stand-up comic. Definitely worth a watch. Good viewing. Oh, what was that other show? Second season starts this week.
The Boys?
The Boys, thank you. Yes, The Boys.
What is that?
Excellent show on Amazon Prime, I think.
Oh, I know. I did see that.
It's a really, 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 really cool take on the superhero genre.
Oh, cool.
It's like if superheroes existed in our current climate, social situation and stuff. There are not the nicest people, but definitely a great show. Super extra nicely violent in some places.
This is on Netflix?
I think it's on Amazon Prime.
Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Season 1. Oh, season 2. Yeah.
Yeah, season 2 starts on the 4th, I think.
Oh, coming soon. It says coming soon. Okay.
Season 1 is out there. It's only 8 episodes, but it's 8 episodes of absolute brilliance.
Cool.
It's good. It's good.
It is so good. Definitely worth a watch. That's Blacky's #1 recommendation for television this week.
Thank you for making me aware.
I'm going to have to give my #1 recommendation to the Peaky Blinders.
Ah, yes.
You know, I tried that and I just couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I tried. I got to try again, I think. People have been saying that it's good, but I don't know.
I agree with you, Scott. I've had a couple of runs at the first episode, but I keep hearing people say that it's an awesome show. So it might be one of those ones where you've just got to give it a couple of episodes to let the characters sink into your mind.
It is, and I will generally, just as a rule, I'll give anything 3 episodes, and then if it's 3 episodes in and there's still character building, I'm like, no, I can't do this.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
See you, C23 out.
I can't get over the stupid hat. I can't stand that hat.
Which one? Mine?
No, the Peaky Blinders dude.
Oh,
this hat.
I've already bought 4 off of Amazon.
Yeah,
Just gotta
right.
sew the razor blades into them, it'll be good.
Oh, Jesus. Nah, not into it.
I've been watching a lot of Unidentified America's UFO Investigation, of course.
What's that on?
It's been, man, I think, I'm not sure if it's history or what it's on. I'm not sure. But it's been probably the best and most informative, legit UFO show they've put on regular TV. It's been very interesting to watch.
Yeah, very good. I don't get any of those cable TV channels, so I'll have
Let's
to
be honest, you can get anything from the internet, my friend. I have about 3 or 4 things in my little toolbar that I'm looking at that I can go find anything that I want, sir. Anything that I want.
Have any of you guys seen Brightburn?
Brightburn. That sounds familiar.
It's like an alternate version of Superman, but he's still a kid and he goes bad.
Yes.
He gets really bad.
Movie, yeah?
Yeah,
is it animated or is it... No,
it's live action.
Yeah, I watched that week and a half ago, and that was excellent. Very good movie.
I also watched Project Power on Netflix.
Yep.
That was really, really good with Jamie Foxx and what's the other guy's name? Gordon Levitt, or what's his name?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yeah, he was really good in that too.
Yeah.
That was a crazy movie where like the basis is like there are these pills that you can take that give you a superpower for 5 minutes. But you also possibly explode. So it's interesting.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I did see a preview for that. I might have to check that out.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was really good on Netflix. That was definitely. I'll even rewatch that one again.
Yeah.
I know my luck. I would explode.
I think the exploding happened from people using it too much.
Yeah, I think it was part of like an overdose, like you can explode or something.
Yeah.
Well, good thing I do all things in moderation. I'd be fine.
Yeah.
No, actually, I think it is if you just take... There's a possibility. There's just a chance. I think... I'm not trying to give away spoilers, but I'm pretty sure there is like people that have taken it. And just
you see it happen once.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it happened once. And like, how ridiculous just to drop a couple of them at one go. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah. It's like statistics. You got to know your chances.
Yeah.
Percentages.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, math school became important.
Yeah.
You got to listen to that song, Maths.
Ooh. Yeah. Flashback to those kids in school saying, "I'm never going to use this in real life."
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, I gotta give a shout out to Jesse here, man. He's got on Get Gills. He's got some amazing looking snakehead betas. These things look awesome, man. They look so cool. You gotta, if you guys haven't checked those out, man, look at those. Those look amazing.
They're
What
very
can
easy
you
to breed.
tell us about? Yeah, they're easy.
Yeah, they're very easy. Like they don't take a lot of those wild bettas. A lot of people think you have to like make your water like super acidic and they're hard to breed, but these ones are not like that. They can do like a wide range of pH, so they're easy.
They are beautiful, though. I don't know if anyone's seen those on Get Gills. And those green Hulk guppies you got too are ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
Like, why are those tails so big?
those are delta tails. I think that's a IFGA strain, so you can actually compete using if you like pick out your best and best, you can submit it.
I mean, they're ridiculous.
Yeah.
Both those.
Jesse said, "Shh, I don't want to have to bag fish and chips."
They're beautiful, though. I got to give you a shout out, though. You got beautiful stuff there. I mean, for real.
Thanks.
It's something different. Like when you go to your site on Get Gills, it's like something you don't see everywhere else, which is something I like. It's very cool. I mean, what's the deal with like I live in Maryland. Is that an easy ship?
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Easier to ship to you than to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wonder what would happen if I just put them in a box and shipped it off to Australia. What would happen?
Let's find out.
I sent cigars. I'll just say cigars because I know cigars works, right?
That's hilarious.
Poor
X-ray
fish.
machine shows these cigars moving.
It's like, yeah, this one's a little bit watery. Why is cigars in water?
It's for the humidity. You got to, it's like a new kind of technological humidifier that you put this humidifier bag in the box and it keeps the cigars fresh.
Yeah, it's a liquid humidor.
And if you open it, security officer, you're going to ruin the freshness.
I'm going to go wrestle a crocodile. I'll be back.
There's a lot of crocodiles.
I know, right?
So to put more work on Jesse, you're also selling on another site now as well.
Yes, our fish collective. Yeah. And I actually already sold 2 pairs of guppies on that site. So
Nice.
that the transaction was smooth. So it's proven. So yep, it works good.
I was also looking at your pistos. Those look pretty nice too.
I need to take those down. Are they still up there?
Yeah. Oh, they're gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I sell locally too, or through email. So yeah, those just sold out. I need to take them down. Thanks for telling me.
they still look good though.
Is that the orange flash that's sold?
Yeah.
Those are on OFC also.
I have like super small fry, like this small. But so they'll be ready in a few months, I guess.
Yeah, I need to get maybe some coming soon pictures up for some things and get some things listed. But I'm glad to hear that it's running smooth. I figured it would be.
You know the cool thing about those pistols is like the parents were triple reds, which means like the oscillation is on 3 fins, the dorsal tail and the anal fin. But then the ones but I sold those first, right? I always sell the nicest ones first. And what I was left with was the orange flash. There was like 3 males that just had no pattern. Like, okay, well, I'm still got to get rid of these.
I think I'm going to have one more smoke with you folks and then get out of here. I've still got to cut about 30 dividers for these fish tanks I've got to build a rack for tomorrow.
Please use karate chops to do that.
Absolutely.
All right, sweet. I was telling Paige just came back, and I was telling Jesse AC Aqua how cool the snakehead betas are.
Oh wow, I've never seen that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Cool.
I really like those.
Well, Priscilla says I can just jam the leaves right in the box without flattening them. Okay, that makes my life a lot easier. I'll just do that then.
Just jam it in there.
Just jam it in there, dry and all, right?
Jesse, the humidor.
That's right.
Yeah.
That'll make them nice supple.
No,
Anthony, you got to buy the plane ticket. Sorry.
it's usually around 70% or more humidity here anyway. So the humidor, I don't even need one. I just have one for show.
Oh, I just meant for the almond leaves.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cool. Cody's son over there putting up the Get Gills site for HC Aqua. Very cool.
Pistols. Deactivate item.
So I was trying to post a link for his fish collective, but it's like linked through my seller link, so I don't want to post.
No, it's funny. It's funny, James, because what he did was he copied your setup, and then he just pasted it, but he didn't rename it. So it does link to
So
my.
Okay, because I just saw the link said copy of Fish Room Fever.
Check out Peter's one is the same. His is official Fever copy too.
I feel special.
I meant
Look at
I
you,
meant to let
man.
him
Good
know,
job.
like, you should change that. It just looks.
Oh, he changed his to copy of Salt City Aquatics.
Okay,
He's got
yeah,
his fixed. But
yeah.
Jesse's really selling all of my fish, low key. That's what it is.
That's hilarious.
Fisherman Fever number 2.
Yeah,
my-
see,
or my
Pugs
3.
Tanks. Pugs Tanks was looking at those green Hulk guppies. They are freaking awesome. I'll show you those too.
And on the subject of Cody's son being, an awesome moderator, I'd like to also thank GRB has been smashing the links out as well. Thanks, boys, for being moderated schools. That's not a very good sentence, but you know what I mean. What else, people?
Well, it's been a day. I posted. I may make it public and then put it back to members. I posted a video of the shenanigans I had to do today just before getting started with the day, and it was like go to the bank, go to the post office. I had to check the PO box, go to like 4 different stores for fish related stuff. It was interesting, but I vlogged it. That was different. That was interesting. So
It's always fun when you have a day before the actual day.
Yeah.
Like when your morning's just full of so much before your actual day even starts.
yeah. And people are looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm like buying out all of the plastic grid material. I guess you would use for like a not needle point, but like the hook and latch or whatever.
Oh.
And they're like, I'll walk up with 50 sheets of it, and they're like, "What? Don't worry about it."
Don't worry.
Yeah. Like what? I can't do crafts.
It's true.
Everyone should be allowed to do crafts, Jimbo. You know it.
Absolutely.
Oh, I didn't officially get to say hi to Chattanooga Ed, like officially, before he got switched out. What's going on, Ed? I'm excited, by the way, to start fantasy football. Whoever's in this league, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I heard there's a couple of Australian boys in it as well.
Yeah, we're excited, but I'm gonna win, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You always win that.
Yeah.
Confidence is key.
Don't take my players.
And knowledge of the game, I guess, helps a little bit as well.
And a lot of luck too.
Luck, yeah.
A lot of luck.
When you draft it,
hmm
where you are.
But I think we're supposed to do a live stream of the draft that we're doing. I think we're just waiting for a few more people to sign up. But I think we are doing a draft live stream on September 7th at 4 p.m. Eastern.
That's right.
So I think, unless it doesn't work for some other people, but I think that's what we're shooting for. But we're flexible for whatever you guys want it to do, whoever's doing it. But we are ready, man. We are ready.
I nearly forgot I'm supposed to play behind the scenes tech support for that.
Yeah, I heard. Oh, yeah, I did hear that. That's true. That is true.
I think the only thing I've learnt about fantasy football, I learnt from the show The League, I think it was called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which I didn't learn very much at all from that show.
I used to be kind of against the idea because I didn't understand it. I thought it was stupid that, it's called fantasy. But what you're basically doing is you're taking players from all over different teams, and you're basically saying, if I could create a team with 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a tight end, and a defense and a kicker, which would be the best people from all the teams of the entire NFL? Which one of those players could I combine to get the most points? And, they get points for, how many yards they run or how many catches they get or touchdowns. And you're basically gambling with your knowledge of which the best players are. But the trick is that when you do the draft, everyone gets their chance to pick a player. So they might pick a player that you want. And you have to figure out how to work with other players. And it's just very interesting because it becomes very... strategic, I think, on what you're doing week to week, changing your players out and stuff. And you don't have to have that much a knowledge of football, of all the players and everything, but it does help. But it's just a lot of fun to kind of gamble with your knowledge of, I think this player is going to do better this week against this team because their defense sucks or whatever. I don't know, and it's just more fun when you watch the actual game and you see that you're scoring a touchdown and it's getting you points. It makes watching the game more interactive than just sitting and watching a TV. So that's why I like it. And then you can talk crap to all the people that are in the league if you know them and stuff. Which I hope happens. I hope there's like the most smack talk ever in this league.
Yeah, I think that's the last time I thoroughly watched football down here was when I was doing a fantasy football and actually, had a vested interest in certain players and stuff. So you wanted to see how they went, etc. But no, well, I don't know the American football page. I've only done it with the Australian football, the rugby league. And even then, I sucked considerably at it.
Well, I think we're having a little fun. I think we're just doing. I'm not sure if this is solid yet, but I think we were just doing like the winner of the league. Everybody has to send them something fishy, like something worth like 10, 15, 20, 25 bucks, and send them something fish related, to the winner of the league, which I think is an awesome, cool thing to do. And whatever anyone can afford, is fine. I don't think anyone cares. It's just for fun, but I think that's what the plan was. But either way, I don't really care. It's just going to be fun to try to play with all the fish friends.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And I would like to say, even if you're not a football person, you should still tune into Ed's draft stream, because part of my tech support is going to be commenting on it, playing commentator and reading the chat. And so a guy with absolutely zero football knowledge is going to be discussing these player picks. So that could be fun.
It'll be more entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
How long has Ed been doing this with the Fish Fam? Like, is it like an annual thing?
I could barely hear Paige.
Well, she said, how long's it been going for? Is this the first one?
Oh, first year?
I mean, the first year that I think that we've all done it together, like most of the fish people, but I guess Ed could tell us if he's done it with more fishy friends in the past. I'm not sure. I mean, I know I did one last year with some fish people, but I'm not sure if it was all fish people. I'm not sure.
How long is this draft going to take, you think?
It depends on how fast people pick. Like, I think usually you have a minute and a half to make a pick of your player. And if you use that whole minute and a half to sit there and think, I mean, it could take a little while, but if people know who they want and they can go fast, it's not going to take that long. But I would say an average, if you're really fast, maybe half an hour. If you're really slow, maybe about an hour. There we go. We got Ed back.
Ed.
He can tell us. What do you think? Like a long draft is about an hour, hour and 15. A really fast one is about a half an hour. What do you think?
I'm going to definitely guess that it's going to be a long draft because we're going to be making fun of people and everything else. And since it's on live, we'll have James in the background. And, it'll probably be like this. And we have 10 people in the league. So, I mean, if they all want to come up, I don't think they all will. But we'll try to make some rules that everybody can't talk at the exact same time. But be pretty good time.
Don't make me penalize you if you talk over people.
Yeah, now the one thing that I'd like to do is try to figure out how to get the draft board on the screen.
Yes, that would be amazing.
I just don't know how we're going to do it since James isn't actually playing.
It was a very subtle hint to spur him into action, though.
Well, it's cool. I was honestly, if it was still one empty spot, I was going to do it just for the hell of it, and hope maybe I lucked out somewhere along the way.
Well, okay, you want to end? We'll get the Beast or Blacky to take it. The other. We'll add 2 more bodies.
You don't have to do that just for me. I was just saying, if you were a guy short, I would be willing to fill it, but you don't have to add on my account.
I think we have 10 people right now, so a 12-man league isn't bad. If you'd want to.
Well, I
just throwing that out.
I just did impromptu commentary of the first Olympic fish bagging race.
Oh yeah,
and it was wonderful.
Well,
Did he do it? Did they do it?
Yeah.
Who won?
I might be the guy for a little bit of color commentary.
Oh, I wanted to play.
That was amazing. But I gotta say, there's an asterisk on that match because he did use his teeth, and you know, I don't know. We have to see the actual like photo evidence of who finished.
I mean, I bag all my fish with my teeth. I do pull them out first and just grab the bag.
I was wondering who doesn't bag fish with teeth.
I don't think you can do that these days.
She may have used her teeth. We just couldn't see.
Absolutely. Good point, Ed.
And she has those little bony, small fingers that are good for tying stuff. I wish I could do that.
Hey,
It would take me 5 hours to get a good knot like that with these sausages.
I was comparing LRB and Haley's arms, and I think Haley might even have him for biceps.
Oh, yeah, and she's full power on top of it.
Yeah.
Little fingers and a lot of power. I wouldn't mess with that little thing.
I think I'm going to step out. I've still got a lot of stuff to get done tonight. I appreciate you having me up, Dr. Black. Congratulations.
I appreciate you being here, Jimbo.
50, mate.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you, man. All of you. Find the button. Bye.
Thanks, Jimbo.
Bye.
See you soon.
Oh, I should do this.
That's better.
Yeah. I relocated to a more comfortable room.
It looks like a slightly more comfortable chair than that little red thing you like.
It is. That little red thing's it was like a ice cream store that sold out. And but you know what? Have you ever seen those shows where you buy lockers that they stop paying on?
Yeah.
It was one of those deals. I had bought a locker and it was a old ice cream store.
Oh, right.
So you had no idea what was going to be inside. Like you didn't know.
Not a clue.
That's fun.
Yep. And look, the cat has to come up because he knows that I'm on screen. Don't show your butt.
I was going to say it wouldn't be Ed live without a little bit of cat butt.
That's hilarious. So Ed, we're set for the 7th at 4. That sounds good, everybody.
It sounds wonderful. Honestly, the people I was worried about was Aquamate. I have no idea what time that is for him. And Jesse is like 4 hours later, so that's like
It's 10 a.m. It's fine. Oh, I have one at 8:32.
I forgot Jesse's right next to me.
Look at you. Yeah, I got 2 leagues going now. I need to get a third.
Well,
I like 3. I have 3 leagues per year.
I have a league that I set up every year. It's just called Facebook Friends. And I'll start it up tonight. And if somebody doesn't want in, I'll just kick them out.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know. Let me know.
Yep.
I need my 3rd league for the year for sure.
That one, I've got drafts 1 every day this coming weekend. So, yep.
Yeah, I'm down.
Those. The other 2 are St. Louis leagues that I've been in for years. But thankfully for this COVA, I don't have to go to St. Louis. I get to stay home and do it online.
There you go.
Yeah, normally I have to drive all the way there and see all my friends and hang out with my brother.
Cool.
This is much better.
How far away is St. Louis from you, Ed?
It's about 8-hour drive, 7.5.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm like way in the corner right above Georgia. So I'm like in Tennessee is a real long skinny state. So I'm like opposite side from him.
Wow.
Yep.
And what's St. Louis? St. Louis is in Missouri.
Good job. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yep.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I do crosswords.
That's where Budweiser's from.
Crosswords.
No. Yeah, St. Louis. But I'm from St. Louis, and then I moved to Kansas City, and then I moved back to St. Louis. And now I'm here. So is Jesse is he in sepia tone?
He is.
Very neat.
That's cool.
Very old school.
I mean, part of me is kind of glad that he gave up on the green screen evil eye stuff that he used to do. But, you know, when you see sepia tone, sometimes you miss those kind of technological things like robot eyes.
Yeah. I always offered it and nobody ever bought it at the photo studio years ago. It's like, oh, it's so neat. And then they just keep going.
There's
Occasionally,
a time and a place for
yeah.
sepia.
Occasionally they would get one where they'd have me do like a little bit of oil painting on it, and that would look pretty cool.
On the sepia tone, you mean?
Yeah.
Like those old colorized photos.
Yep. And I would just do maybe the blue eyes or maybe just a rose or something like that in the image.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, where that's like the only thing that's colored in the picture? Is that what you mean?
Yep. And then everything else is like the different hues of brown and black,
Oh,
basically.
I love that look. That's so cool. Can emphasize what you want.
It's the brown version of grayscale. Brown scale.
Yep.
What, sepia?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've started this discussion, Jesse.
You want to see what I did to my chicken?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you choke it?
Yes. Okay, let me take off the sepia first.
When you were choking it, did the head pop off?
I'm sure you want to see it in true color.
Don't regret anything about that statement, Dr. Black. That was perfect. I saw the hand movement. You were like, I don't know if I should say that, but no, you should have absolutely done exactly that.
I did choke the chicken.
Oh.
I know it looks cruel, but he's a rooster. It's an
collar or something.
It's an anti-crow collar.
Ah, right.
And I live in the suburbs, so it's not nice to the neighbors to have a rooster that crows.
Does it work?
I would be so upset if there was a rooster next to my house.
Exactly, right?
I would be so upset.
I don't know if it works. He's just reaching sexual maturity, so we're kind of like just trying it out to see how comfortable he feels. He looks a little bit uncomfortable, but I watched some YouTube videos on it, and some of the chickens look terrible, and this one he handled it pretty well. So we're just trying to get him used to it.
There's one over the paddock from me, and he starts at like 4 o'clock in the morning before the sun's anywhere near coming up.
It's too early.
Do you eventually just tune it out?
Yeah, like I don't hear it anymore. But when I was first exposed to it, it was like every morning I'm waking up.
That rooster's broken, man. It's too early.
Yeah, sun's not even up.
That's too early. I'll be so mad.
It is true though. You get used to like noises at night. Like I grew up with a train track like right near my house, and this freight train would always go by at night, and it was very loud. And eventually, I almost liked the sound because I just got used to it.
You needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple of possums that live in the roof directly above my bed, and they're like on the dot. 4:30 a.m. in the morning they start to stir, or they might just be coming back in from the night's activity. But I used to always wake up every single morning at 4:30 to this clunking and bouncing around in the roof. Sometimes they'd chase each other around a few times before they'd settle down.
No deal.
Yeah. Now
I was relocating coyotes near my house.
You were?
I would.
Right.
I don't know if coyotes could get into my roof, though.
That's true. But they're crafty.
Yeah. They're way tall on the ground.
Coyotes are everywhere, man.
Why isn't it too hot for them to be in there like all day?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's hot in that.
Yeah, it is. It's just like a tin roof, no insulation or anything. You find them in all sorts of interesting places in the garage roof.
I know you put up with a lot of creatures.
We got lots.
They're always looking for you.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed. We've had a stupidly warm winter. It hasn't really even been a winter. Maybe 2 or 3 days of single-digit Celsius temperatures. But yeah, fingers crossed the snakes will all start coming out soon.
Oh, you want them to come out?
Yeah, I remember the black snake videos you had. You kept relocating that black snake.
Yeah, that was cool. When is rainy season in Australia?
Towards the end of summer, mid to end of summer, we get most of our rain.
So like February, March?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just watching like Planet Earth of like Australia when it rains and all these fish flood these plains and it looks super cool.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that the other day. We were like, what season is it in Australia? And it's
Yeah.
like almost opposite of us in Maryland.
Yeah, I was like, it's complete opposite.
It's not almost opposite. It is direct.
Yeah, complete opposite. It's nuts.
That's
it's
funny.
nuts.
That's what you get when you're on opposite poles of the planet.
Right, I guess it makes sense.
So that basically means if I start digging down, eventually I'll get to Dr. Black.
No.
You might need a quality theodolite to make sure you're going in the right direction.
Nah, I'll just guess it. I'll just eyeball it, man. Come on.
Underground GPS.
It's the SPS, the Scott positioning system.
Right, everyone. I think we should probably call it quits there.
Sounds like a plan. I think we're good. Over here, gonna head out.
I think we covered everything we intended to cover,
I think we did it.
and
Happy
thoroughly,
50th.
thoroughly might I add. Thanks,
Yeah.
Beast.
One more cheers, sir. Congratulations.
Cheers, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you for having us on, and thank you for letting us be a part of your journey, Doctor. We really appreciate it. From the very beginning, it was always super fun, and I hope to see more than 50 more of these.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, it's been good having you guys along for the ride for the last 50 and the next 50.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Until you're at 50,000
Yeah.
subs.
I might be in my grave by the time that happens.
Oh,
I don't know. It could happen any day. You never know. One video goes viral. You never know.
Well,
The poop fire.
I've got a. Whoa, that could go viral. You're absolutely right. When you come back, Beast, we'll have to get together and film that one evening. Make it happen for the poop fire kids who I might say didn't turn up today.
Yeah.
And they'll be very disappointed if they miss a poop fire on my channel.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
For those that don't know what I'm talking about, the last few weeks on my streams, myself and Beast mentioned somewhere along the way something about burning cow poo. And then all of a sudden, there's a couple of names in my chat. I'm here for the poop fire and something.
You could just light it on fire.
No, you just, use it like firewood.
Yeah, I've seen Survivor Man use that to like extend a fire to make it like smolder, to make it so that you can carry fire for a long time, or leave your campfire and come back, and the I guess the dried grass stuff in the poop will just basically let the fire smolder for a long time.
Doesn't it also deter the insects and stuff?
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to deter. Yeah, supposedly deters mosquitoes and stuff, but I don't know. It's poop. Don't they love poop?
I know. The dung beetles be showing up.
Either way, but thank you for having us, buddy. We really appreciate it.
The using poop to maintain a fire and be able to travel a fire, I think, has been used for thousands of years.
And cigars.
Time test.
Cigars.
All right, everyone. Thanks heaps for hanging out.
Nice to meet you, the Beast and HC Aqua.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks to everyone else who's popped up on the screen today as well to make the 50th this spectacular that it was.
Yes.
Appreciate all of you. Oh, Perth Cichlids, Jace. Better late than never, brother. We're just splitting, leaving. So thank you, Jace. Appreciate that. Everyone else who's been chatting and watching and hanging out, appreciate it. Tom Patterson as well. Better late than never, Tom.
Look at that nice cigar. Oh
I
man,
know.
that looks
Making me wanna
nice.
smoke, huh?
Yeah.
Every time he puffs on it, I look away because I'm just getting jealous.
Right?
Me too. My mouth is salivating. I'm like, let's go get a cigar. God.
You know how to push my buttons, Jesse.
Mhm. And we all be drinking and stuff. You put a cigar out there. Come on, man.
You know.
Come on, man.
Cool.
All right,
All right,
guys.
everyone.
Yeah, take
Bye.
care. Good night.
Bye.
See you all
Bye.
soon.
Nice to see you
Later.
guys.
Peace.
See ya.